Excited to talk with the Detroit Lions today, a team that, in my opinion, has had some of the most struggles in the NFL in these past few decades, but is now making progress towards a brighter future. With an extensive track record of highs and lows, mostly lows, the Lions have lately gone through an incredible journey of resurgence that has not only gave hope back to their fan base, but has also solidified them as strong candidates for future Super Bowl triumph, even rivaling top teams like the 49ers or even the Chiefs. Starting off with the downfall of the Lions. The last playoff game the Lions had won in recent decades, other than this year, was in 1991, where they had won against the Dallas Cowboys in the divisional round with a winning score of 38-6, which is a pretty good score. They wouldn't win another playoff game for 32 long years until this season, where they defeated the LA Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Lions had their worst season, though, in 2008, where they had won only 0 out of their 16 games, and they allowed 32 points an average per game scored against them during that season. Since they extended the league of the regular season to 16 games, only 5 teams out of the 32 NFL teams have allowed this to happen. After this, they didn't really begin to have any motion in future seasons due to the problems with their coaching staff, management team, and just players overall not being too good. After these horrible losses within the franchise, the choice to invest in a strong leadership group was the most important part of a resurgence. Dan Campbell's installation as head coach was a crucial decision. Campbell engraved in a team a fresh mindset with his enthusiastic, confident, high-energy coaching approach. His focus on assembling a strong team was clearly shown throughout his interviews when talking about the team to both the players and the supporters. For example, he even did some of the drills with the team to show that he would do anything it takes to make the team great. Outside of football strategy, Campbell's leadership focused on developing a winning attitude in the players and an accountable, resilient culture, which is exactly what he did. Campbell's leadership is strengthened by general manager Brad Holmes' outstanding performance in selecting the team. Holmes played a key role in reorganizing the roster so that skill and young athletic players are prioritized. The addition of players with skill and passion to the roster, such as Aiden Hutchinson and Jameson Williams, has completely brought back life to the team. Another big part of the revival of this franchise are the signings of Amon-Ra St. Brown in 2021, who is a wide receiver, and once again, Aiden Hutchinson, who is a defensive end in 2022, were vital to the team as the lineman core and receiver cores weren't as outstanding as they are now. The Lions have also signed Cameron Sutton, who is a good cornerback, assisting them in their 2023 to 2024 season, but was sadly drafted by the Steelers this year because his contract with the Lions had ended. This year, the Lions have drafted cornerbacks because of Sutton's leave, and linemen to even further strengthen their core. The cultural change at the Lions is one of the biggest developments in the company that has assisted the comeback of this team. The team is now actually competing with a feeling of belief and purpose within the league, rather than just going through the motions and losing more games than winning. Recent season's strength and persistence serve as proof of this cultural shift and that it works. Players are not only dressed in the Lions jersey, they are the Lions jersey, and the Lions jersey is them, battling for every yard and establishing that they are competitors against winning teams. Another part of this team that is underestimated to help them win games is the fans. These fans have the ability to boost the morale of players and get them ready to play in very important games, such as the playoff games. Lions fans have obviously always supported their team, usually due to the fact that they live in Detroit or nearby. Sadly, the Lions usually disappoint the fans by losing many games and overall just not giving the fans an entertaining season. But during this past NFL seasons, the fans needed the Lions to win a playoff game, as this was their best chance to have it happen in many years. The team of Detroit knew that the fans wanted this as much as they did, so they showed out against the LA Rams on January 14, 2024. They succeeded in this goal of winning a playoff game, crowning Jared Goff as a quarterback that Detroit will never forget, as he helped guide a team through a season they should be proud of with a ratio of 13-5, even though they didn't win the Super Bowl. You may be thinking, going forward, what could this all show about the future for the Detroit Lions in the NFL? The signs of something good happening in the near future are really encouraging, as the Lions have a strong, lasting foundation, a newfound winning mentality, and a talented roster, which puts them in a good position to rival for the Super Bowl in future seasons. This journey, so far, has demonstrated that they are on the verge of greatness, and their recent performances this season have shown their ability to compete with the best in the league. The Lions have clearly stated that they have laid the foundation required for a championship run, a formula for success that combines development, strategic planning, and a new sense of purpose. That being said, I really think the Lions have the opportunity to be a great team in these coming seasons, as they have all the aspects of a winning team, including a strong leader as a head coach, talented players, and team chemistry. Even though the Detroit Lions may not have had great seasons in the past, their journey towards winning a Super Bowl started last season, and it doesn't seem like it will take much longer for that dream of the fans to come true.